Dumelang bana ba ko, hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Letabo, and if you don't know, now you know. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I want to talk about dating. I want to talk about specifically the first few dates and how to stop wasting your money on first dates, on strangers. Okay, so if you're interested in watching this video, please do stay tuned, and yeah, don't forget to comment down in the comment section about your first date experiences, like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so without any further ado, let's just get into this video. First of all, I want to talk about what I think about first dates. So for a first date, ideally it should always be something that you can converse, you can have a good conversation without being too loud or being interrupted. I personally don't feel like adventurous dates should be something that you do on a first date. I also don't think movie dates should be something that you do on a very first date, simply because you want to know this person, right? Secondly, when it comes to paying the bill, I feel like if somebody asks you out on a first date, then they should be liable to pay the entire bill. I simply don't believe in the whole 50-50 thing on a first date, because normally when you're asked out on a first date, you don't really anticipate, well, you do anticipate going out on a first date. However, there's some dates which come up randomly and unexpectedly, and you don't have the budget. Money does not fall out of trees, and you know that dates can be super expensive sometimes. And honestly, do you really want to be liable for expenses that you did not prepare for that month? Personally, I know I don't. But if you're gonna go out with an absolute stranger, then let me tell you something, girl. You should always have money just in case things go south. Money for yourself, of course. Okay, so let me get into the reason why I wanted to actually shoot this video. I had planned this video a couple of months ago, but a few weeks ago I actually met somebody. I met this guy. We have a mutual friend, and he was telling us that the night before the day that we met him, he had gone on a date, and the girl that he was with was buying expensive drinks. She was ordering expensive platters and food, and it almost felt like she was just being spiteful when it came to this date. And by the end of the night, he had spent close to between 2,000 and 3,000 rands. I can't remember how much he spent, but I could see how much he was a bit mortified by the whole experience. And also, I know that, believe it or not, there are some people who go out on dates just for free food and free drinks. There are people who don't get taken out by their partners, and so because somebody keeps hitting them up, they will definitely go on dates with them just so that they can get free food. Believe it or not, that's what happens. And personally, the reason why I'm doing this video is so that you can avoid paying close to 3,000 rands on somebody that's not even remotely interested in you. Now, this guy, too, in my opinion, he seems like a really good guy, like a really genuinely nice person. And I felt incredibly bad for him because he took this girl out on a very expensive date, and she really did take advantage of him. And when I asked him,
"Are you going to see this girl?"
he was just like,
I ain't even sure I want to see this person again.
which kind of sucked because he really did burn a hole in his pocket for this person. So my solution to avoiding spending so much money on somebody you probably won't even see again is to take them out on a coffee date. Now, I feel like this is something that seems very American or very white or very European, but I feel like we need to start normalizing coffee dates as Black South African people. Obviously, you want to impress this person, but honestly, again, you don't want to burn a hole for somebody you will probably not see again if you don't have chemistry. Anyway, I feel like the thing about coffee dates is that they are cheap, first and foremost, and secondly, you can either have like a nice short date, or you can actually sit there for an hour or two just like really getting to know this person. And the great thing about coffee dates is that you're not stuck with this person, unlike when you have to go to a nice restaurant and you have to wait 20 minutes for your food, then you're gonna take another 20 minutes to eat. That time the date is so bad, you guys don't have conversation, you don't have anything in common, you realize you don't have chemistry, but you actually have to wait it out. So with a coffee date, if you can tell that oof, there's no chemistry here, 20 minutes tops, you can leave after that. My thing about dates is that dates to me are like investments. You put in a little bit at first because you don't know if it's gonna go well, so that 150 rands coffee date, that's the first time you put in your investment. And as you grow and get to know each other, you can put in a little bit more, because some people are definitely looking for life partners while other people are just looking to chow people's money. And you want to sift through all those people so that you can see who's worthy of your money. Okay? You don't want to waste your money on a person that doesn't take you seriously. So if you don't know a great coffee spot, I suggest that you go to Wimpy. Don't sleep on Wimpy, guys. Never sleep on Wimpy, because it's got a great range of coffees, and I think some teas as well. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. And the coffees are not that expensive either. I think the most expensive would go up to 50 rands. So meaning you'll spend like 150 rands on this first date, which for me, I feel like it's fair in my opinion. And also the other thing about coffee dates which are great is the fact that even if she brings her girlfriend, because guys, let me tell you something about girls will bring their friends on dates. They will literally bring their friends on dates. And obviously some people are scared, because the amount of people disappearing is a lot. So a coffee date ensures that you're not going to be paying for her and her friends' food. And for me, I just feel like it's the greatest solution. So for me, I feel like coffee dates should be normalized. I feel like if you're not necessarily sure about this person, then definitely take them out on a coffee date so that you can gauge what kind of person that they are. And yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's what I wanted to talk about for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Tell me your worst first date scenarios, and I will see you in my next video. Peace and love.